this ain't real. What if it's all just a dream?
Something happened to me out there. I don't understand.
This place, it isn't what you think.
Broken people don't survive here, boy.
Fear is what makes us heroes.
I've seen a lot of people pushed to their edge. You ever wonder if maybe that...
What's going on? What's going on? My bad. What's going on, man? We are back in the Low Key Cave, and we got another review for y'all, and we are doing From Season 2, Episode 7, Belly of the Beast. Shout out to everybody that's coming through tonight.
Yo,
what's going on, Bigger Forward?
What's good? What's poppin', brother?
Appreciate you coming through. What's going on today?
What up?
Hey, Nadia, how are you?
Hello. I'm good.
How we feeling about this episode, man?
To be honest with you, it was pretty much another banger. I haven't had any episodes that I really didn't like yet. There were some things I didn't like about this episode, but I thought it was good.
I mean, like...
we getting somewhere, but we ain't getting nowhere.
That's what I'm about to say. Yeah, like,
they are breadcrumbing us.
I agree. Yeah.
I think they're trying to wait till the season finale or something to give us some type of answers. They got to do something though, man.
I don't know. I like the slow burn. I like the piece by piece. You know what I mean? It's just funny because like every episode is like right at the end where you get the information, and it's just like, okay, you could have given us that a little bit in the middle, but it's all right.
I don't mind slow burn either, and I feel like we kind of got a lot of that in the first season, even though I feel like the first season was kind of a little bit more action-packed heavy and still giving us character development and giving us a little bit more, but still, the fact that we getting a slow burn kind of this season, we still not getting answers, and I'm like, what? Like, yo, we got a lot of talking stuff going on. Can we get something?
Like we said last time we talked about this, they all need to sit the fuck down and talk to each other. Because, like, what the fuck else are you doing all day? How many hours of daylight do they have? Like, I got so many questions.
It does seem like they might be trying to do that this episode. It do like people trying to actually talk to each other now about certain things that they seem like they both dealing with.
Yeah.
Of course, we get this started off with the group going out to see about the body, the monster, Big Happy. Big Happy still looking messed up. We about to play Operation.
Have you ever seen the autopsy of Jane Doe?
No, I have not.
It's on Tubi.
Which one?
The Autopsy of Jane Doe.
Oh no, I never seen it.
It's I guess it's like a B horror movie, but it's not bad. It's really not bad. I don't know how y'all feel about like ominous endings. So like, but it's really good. They find this body and they do an autopsy and then weird shit start happening. It's a whole mystery behind it, but I recommend. But I don't know. That's what made me think about because they was just like, all right, now we gotta, cut it open. What is this?
To be honest with you, I kind of felt Kenny. I was like, you know what? Why don't we just cut him open outside here? Why are we bringing this?
Because it's too much attention. Like you can't let people panic.
I agree. We could have hit it like in the back or something and did it there. I don't know about bringing it inside.
I don't know. I'm with Kenny though with the whole burn it. Like let's get what we can get from opening it up, and then after that burn that motherfucker. We don't need that. Because I was scared the whole thing about it coming back to life and
the worms. I think this shout out to Kenny because that is a very important thing. Because this whole thing is like these worms killed the thing that we've been mostly scared of as far as these monsters, and if that could be worse than these, then we need to see what's up. Like I don't know if I want to deal with that type of problem because we could get some type of shit going on like aliens or something.
Yeah.
There ain't no face huggers, but still. This definitely reminded me of the Thing and probably a scene in Blade 2 when they captured one of them the things with the mouths opening up or whatever.
Right.
They did a little autopsy on them or whatever. So I was waiting for that to happen when they got into that little part.
Yeah. I don't know. For some reason, I didn't really think anything was going to happen with it.
I definitely did.
Really? Yeah.
I
didn't think
did.
anything was gonna happen.
Something. I was expecting something like maybe it to be full of worms or like reanimate or like, you know what I mean? Just something. I was like, yeah.
I was expecting somebody to get infected, something to hop out because Kenny just kept on.
Something squirt out. Yeah.
For some reason, though, I had a feeling. I'm like, it's probably gonna have human anatomy. I just had a feeling that it was gonna have some kind of human anatomy inside there.
I believe that
What's going on, Panda
I got a
Smokes?
theory.
Go ahead.
I got a theory as far as like what they are, because I'm like they look like people, so I'm like, could they not be people that was here before? And I don't know what's the process of transformation, but like, bruh.
Yeah.
This looked like somebody kind of drew it. I ain't even gonna front. I
It
mean,
did.
doing that.
It did. It looked like
Okay.
a drawing.
To me, okay, I used to
Wait a
work at a
minute.
summer camp, and at the summer camp we dissected frogs, and I swear to, I lie to you not, it was a frog that looked like that in the inside, and I was like, what's wrong with it? Why does it look like it got lung cancer? Like, like it was just dirty and like that in the inside, but everyone else's frog looked fine, so I don't know.
And they basically saying there's not no fluid going through this as far as no blood or anything.
Yes, because that brings up more questions, because it's like, because I was like, okay, so does the blood only flow in at night? Because remember when she was in the cave, they was like all dormant, and I don't know, it's like, because remember he cut it was nighttime and it bled, something came out of it for him to be able to put his blood into it. So, and they're living in a way because they walk and they eat and they, so it's like, it's all of that. It's just like a big conundrum. It's like, what
Yeah, we kind
question?
of mentioned that Panda Smokes as far as them possibly being humans before they got turned. And was
Or-
these people that had been there before these other people a long time ago or whatever in this town?
Mhm.
So it's definitely going to be something interesting. And once again, we getting a lot of questions and no answers.
Of course.
But
You think it could have been the worms that dried it out so quick like that?
Yeah.
'Cause that's a
Yes,
possibility.
yes.
yeah,
Because remember, home dude was like, he was like, he wanted to die, but the worms were keeping him alive, so they
Yeah.
could continue to feed off of him.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess with them, since they're the beings, they already don't have a lot of fluid, so you see how quickly the worms ate it up and it died. So, I
where
don't
the
know.
hell are they going? Or if they still
Yeah,
there?
where did they go? Because it seemed like they just
Disappeared.
they.
Might
I
be
mean,
on
that,
you know what they made me think about? The faculty.
other people are starting to see the music box though.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. That's getting interesting. This nigga right here, the guy said definitely should have been getting thrown in a box. He needs to go in the box. I don't know where Sarah is, so y'all ain't got to worry about throwing her in the box. She done disappeared, or I guess we getting, I don't know. That's the thing I was
I
talking
feel-
about
I
as
feel
far
like
as how
Sarah
small
is
this
still
town
alive.
is.
I feel like Sarah is still alive. She's
Yes,
just
she alive.
somewhere
We
out
just
there
ain't
hiding.
seeing her.
Yeah,
They
she's
just
somewhere
ain't
out there. She's somewhere out there hiding, because remember Victor got a whole bunch of hiding spots out there, and I don't know if she know where Victor hiding spots are or what. But yeah,
I think she
Sarah's
might be
still
just still
alive.
in the church in the basement.
She might be.
I think it's just weird though, because we done got like 2 episodes without seeing anything from her, and I'm like, this town is not that big. Y'all need to stop doing this with these characters. Like, y'all can show all of these people. This town ain't that
Maybe
big, and
she-
y'all.
Maybe she went. Maybe she made it to the lighthouse that her and Boyd saw in.
Nah, she ain't did
See,
all
you
that.
see what I mean? It's no, like, yes, that town is small, but the area is vast. I don't know. Maybe she made it to the lighthouse. Maybe she's in Victor's little trailer out there. Maybe she in the cave where the talismans were. Maybe she in the basement. I don't think she dead though.
No, I don't think
the
she's
dude
dead
need
either.
to be going to the box.
No, I don't. It was an accident. You know what I mean? He needs some sort of punishment, but that box is torture. You know what I mean? And if you're not gonna put that girl in there who killed somebody, then I don't think he deserves to.
But she was hearing voices, bigger. He ain't hear shit. He just was getting mad about food and stabbed somebody.
He was mad about some snacks.
So
I feel like he was ready to argue about a pack of Ritz crackers or some shit. Cause I'm like, ain't no way they got snacks that's sufficient enough to share with everybody else. Chill, it's a snack, sir. A snack.
and I hear with you 100%, but she could hear more voices. You know what I mean? And next thing you know, she's killing everybody else in the town. So I think, yeah, maybe she should have been in the box.
Yeah, Panda Smoke. We definitely gonna get to the guy, Randall. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling Randall right now, man. I don't know.
No, okay. See, this is my thing about Randall. Randall sounds like the way people started thinking during COVID. Like they're watching us, they're out to get us, they're trying to kill us. You know what I'm saying? Like I get, yes, there is something external that's holding them there, and yes, someone is watching them. Yeah, but Randall ain't helping because Randall like, all right. Don't you think if this is an experiment that some people are plants? And yeah, me and you said that too with the old lady. Yes, yes, but you can't. But like, I don't feel like Jim is in the right mind. Jim is in the mind state of trying to get out. But like, I don't know how far Jim is gonna take that shit. Like, okay, so because you remember him and Jim and his wife, because you know they had this little argument about the kids going to the house, and you got to remember they was about to get a divorce. This was their last hurrah, their last family trip. So they not even like, but you know, this existential crisis had brought them closer, but at the same time, they still got their problems. So I don't know. I don't like I don't like the seeds that Randall is planting, even though Randall could be right.
Right. He definitely did plant some seeds because Jim's face was like, I never thought about that. You know what I mean? So now he's going to be running around questioning everybody. That's going to cause an issue.
That's true, Panda Smoke. But it's almost the same thing with Jim as far as what he telling her as far as the whole thing with
the wires.
Exactly.
The wires, yeah.
My thing, I don't understand why Jim and his wife aren't believing each other on everything anyway. She fucking seeing children and he heard a voice. And Donna heard the voice too. And yes, it didn't make sense that he didn't say, well, Donna heard it too. And I don't like the communication, the lack of communication. Like I said, what the fuck do y'all got to do all day that y'all ain't talking to each other?
I think it's believing them. People not believing what other people are saying or whatever.
But I think it's stupid that you're in this place where you're seeing all kinds of things like you've never seen in real life, but you don't believe when someone says
that's
they
what I
heard
was
a
saying
voice,
last episode.
or someone doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, I would believe everything you tell me, to be honest with you, because I seen some shit in here that I've never seen before. So you tell me something, I believe you.
They can tell me it's squirrels back in the back shooting dice. I believe them like real shit. Let me go see.
100%.
Yeah, man. I understand where Jim coming from. The only thing is what his wife was telling him as far as the whole thing was seeing what she saw in the tunnel with Victor, and I think Jim's starting. That's my issue with Jim as far as still kind of having issues with Victor, which I don't understand.
Exactly.
Like me, you might need to listen to that guy. That might be one of the people that you need to go tell that you heard the voice from. Or maybe
he is the oldest person there. He is the oldest person there, and he survived a massacre because that I don't even think everybody knows about. And that's, oh my God, they just getting on my nerves. Just sit down and talk to each other.
I agree, 100%. I agree.
And believe each other and stop. Because I thought it was stupid that they didn't believe Boyd. Like, why? What? I guess because they've seen people go insane. So they just like, are you going insane? Are you going insane?
Well,
like
that too, and Boyd I can kind of understand because he lied so much already, right? But at the same time, I mean, they didn't believe him about the worms until they seen it, you know. And I'm just like, something's wrong with the
What's
man.
going on, David?
You know,
I
like,
mean, but he had a reason to lie. He lied to protect the
I don't
masses.
think he
You
was
know what I
necessarily
mean?
lying. He just wasn't telling the truth. All
He
the way.
didn't want to.
He was telling them everything.
It's hard to explain the fact that you went through a tree and ended up in a dungeon, and then climbed up a rope and got cut, and somebody transferred worms from their blood to your blood. Like that. His son was like, "Daddy, what?"
yeah, no, that part is fine. But what he lied about was Kenny's father, right? He didn't tell them that she was the one that opened up the door and let them in. So that right there is like, okay, maybe I can't trust everything you say.
I feel like with that issue, that was on a need to know basis, and he didn't find out until that night that he was about to go, and he didn't know if they was gonna make it back. So I get the point of not saying anything, because it's like if we ain't even gonna make it back, what's the point? If she died and I died, what's the point? What's the point of telling you all that?
Yeah, I
To hurt
agree with
you?
it. No, I agree with his point, but I'm just saying that's probably why some of the people don't really trust him too much, you know, because they don't see it like that. They're like, "Oh, you just lied," you know what I mean? So I could understand why they
That's
don't
true.
kind of trust him.
And it's still emotional
But-
about what Sarah did. It's a lot of emotion
Yeah.
and just dealing with or trying to understand what Boyd is trying to come from. Panda Smoke,
They
I think
can't-
we only gonna get one answer at a time. They trying to do something with the monsters right now. We probably ain't gonna find nothing about why they stuck there right now. That's probably gonna be season 4.
Yeah, because we don't even, because everybody was at a different
MGM
point
Plus.
in their life. Everybody was at a different point in their life, and you know how they ended up there. So yeah, it's just a lot.
Oh yeah,
It's a
it
good show, Panda
depends.
Smoke. Need the attention.
Yeah,
It do.
it depends on how long they plan to go on with this show, because we may not find out like until the final season why they can't leave there. You know what
Nah,
I mean?
don't do that, man. That's
Hey,
some lost shit.
Yeah,
That's
and that's
some
exactly.
lost
This
shit.
show
That's
feels
some lost
exactly like Lost, though. This show feels. That's why I'm saying, like, even when they're talking about the experiments, it's too easy. That's not what it is. It's something more than that. That's way too easy. It's
I'm
something more than
still,
that.
I know it's too easy, but I feel like they're gonna take the easy way, the easy route out, and this is gonna be like alien abduction experiment.
Mm.
I feel like it's aliens holding
Don't
them
make it
there,
easy.
and they. I
That could
don't
be-
want
that
it
could
to
be
be easy.
interesting.
I want it to be complicated.
Yeah, me
I
too.
want to be surprised, but based off of what's going on, I feel like this is a alien abduction, and they just abducted random people because everybody came there from a different part of the country. It ain't like they was all on the
Mhm.
same road, and you know
Mhm.
this road led them there. They was
Yeah.
in different parts of the country, just like teleporting to this. Oh, it's a tree. Let me stop.
Mhm.
Look at
Panda
the
Smoke, I would have been
crows.
pissed off if I had to watch Lost when it was airing. I had got a chance to binge watch it, so I was good. I would have never wanted to watch that just weekly. No, I would have been like, hell no. Man.
I watched it
No.
weekly, man, and it's
No.
just like it's just like this show. When the episode ends, I'm like, damn, man, I want more. You know what I mean? Like, I want more. I want to find out what's going on. I would have loved this show to have been on a streaming service where I could have just binge a whole season.
As
For
good
real.
as this show is, it's got one of the worst opening intro songs. I'm just gonna
Facts.
put that out
Yes.
there.
I hate it.
It's
I
horrible.
hate it. Yeah, I hate it. too.
I pressed the skip intro button, and then I still have to fast forward 4 times.
Yeah, I
40 more
hate it.
seconds.
And it's long. It's long.
Mhm.
Long.
You don't
Yeah.
have-
Drowned out,
Yeah, I hate it.
boring, dry.
One of our first people who was starting to see certain things is Kristen's girlfriend, who's going through withdrawals. Of course,
Damn,
he's
what's her name?
the whole thing with drugs or whatever. She's trying to get off, but now she's starting to see certain things, and I'm wondering if you are already sick or if you're already going through stuff, being in this place takes it up another level.
Maybe. But yeah, when she saw that the body was gone, I was like, oh my God, I knew it. I was
I
like,
knew
maybe
it
this
wasn't
is just a
something. I knew
dream.
it was a dream or
I was
something.
Me
like-
too. I knew it was a dream too. Yeah, me
I
too.
was like, this gotta be a vision, because what the fuck?
How was it though, as far as these visions, as far as hers trying to translate into seeing the whole dancing ballerina lady?
I don't know. She just saw the music box, and I'm just like, why is she seeing the music box? What is
Yes.
like? Did Boy bring this whatever. Like, what the fuck? I don't know, because it just seems so silly because it's a music box and it's
It's
like y'all
everybody
scared of.
affected when he did what he did. That was all in the medical center because Elgin was there too, right? As far as the new guy
Yes,
was the blessing.
Mhm.
yes, Elgin was there.
So it's gonna be something to see if everybody starts seeing the music box that was there.
We'll see, because it still got Ellis and Fatima, even though they don't call her Fatima, but that's
Shout out to the Facebook user.
Fatima.
I don't know who name this is, bro, but bro or sis, you know. But it's on MGM Plus.
Yeah.
It used to be on Epics, but now you know they doing the whole streaming service thing. Yeah, everybody got to get
Yeah.
their dollar.
And I watch it because
Mhm.
we don't have MGM Plus up here in Canada, so it's on Amazon Prime for me.
Hey man, y'all gotta go holler at
Oh.
Drake. Tell him to do something, make something happen. But Jade, still one of my favorite people because he like, man, if I can't figure this shit out, I may as well get drunk. And
Yep.
you got the girl Tabitha coming in, actually having a conversation with him about things she's starting to see since she noticed that he's been seeing things. I
Mhm.
like the way
Well,
he
he
played.
wasn't freaked. He wasn't freaked out when he saw her on the ground. No, don't touch me! Don't touch. He was like, "You good?"
Mhm.
You know. And for most people, they would be more concerned. Like, what are you seeing? What are you talking about? Ain't nobody out here. He just like, ah, man, I'd have been there. You good?
Mhm.
Your nose bleeding.
Pretty much.
Because he know, right? He's seen visions too, so he knew
Yes.
exactly what was happening with her. Uh, but again, I like the fact that she and her had that conversation. But I'm like, this is the stuff you should be telling your husband as well. You know what I mean? Your husband should know this stuff.
But you gotta remember, they was on the
Man,
road to
Vince was
divorce, so they
bad.
still have a strained relationship. The only reason they being so copacetic is because this is like an emergency situation, you know.
Hmm.
So they got a lot to deal with, as far as their relationship. I don't think they trust each other like that,
Yeah,
even though they are husband and wife.
I agree with you 100%. But when you're in these type of circumstances, all that stuff should go out the window. Like,
It
we need to
should.
get out of here,
Facts.
you know?
But they make it. They just don't want. I don't know why people don't. I don't know. Like, if we had this much time, we ain't got no TV, we ain't got no phones. I'm
Facts.
talking. What are we
Facts.
doing? What are we
Facts.
doing? We're talking. How the
Facts.
fuck we getting out of here?
Facts. And
Um,
anytime someone came up with an idea, I'd be like, yeah, let's try that. A lot of them are like,
Yes.
oh, no, I don't know about that or this and that. No, let's
But see,
try that. Whatever you
that's
can
what I
think
like what
of,
Jim is
let's
trying to
try.
do. He trying something like, damn. I'm like, y'all want to sit down and listen to me, y'all. I
Hmm.
heard this voice, this
It's
and the
like they
third. Like,
comfortable.
nah.
I feel like I don't
Evil
know.
boys.
It's more like a fight. It's like the whole fight, flight, freeze, and it's another one. I don't know what it is, but like, so some people are just like, I just want to be comfortable because how are we actually gonna get this to work? And Jim, like, damn it, if there's a will, there's a way. I'm gonna
Like
find
Randall
something.
said, maybe they in on this and they don't want it to stop.
Poor Randall. Randall, I feel like Randall had a fucked up childhood and he don't trust nobody. Because the way Jim just came in, asking him just general questions and the way Randall was answering, it's
Hmm.
like, dude, ain't
He
nobody
said,
trying
yeah,
to
you the one that
hurt
got some
you.
people killed, didn't you?
Hmm. Yeah.
You wasn't even down there. I was like,
Hmm.
damn. Your wife wasn't even down there. You did that for no reason.
She
I'm like,
was
what the hell
down
is wrong
there.
with you, man?
She just wasn't under the rubble. She was down there though.
Yeah, and yeah, when he said that, I was like, oh yeah, okay, this guy's a dick. Like, hands down. You know what I mean? Oh, well, how did
I
that
don't know.
work
It's
out?
something with him.
Yeah, I
My
didn't
boy
like
No,
was
that.
bad.
like I said, I feel like he had a fucked up childhood. So it's like it kind of like Victor. Have Victor's always snappy with people, even Nathan. Like, why you talking to Nathan like that? He's a child. But like, it's because they have fucked up childhoods and they don't know who to trust.
Mhm.
I
Like,
think we're gonna get that redemption arc with him.
of
And
course,
yeah,
we are.
exactly. And that's why I say, like, he reminds me kind of like he's a little bit more ashholeless, I guess you want to say, more of an asshole, but he reminds me of Sawyer from Lost. Like, a lot of these characters remind me of
Yeah,
characters that I seen in Lost. So when I'm watching this show, I'm like, yo, there's gonna be something else happening. There's something behind the scene. This is one of the shows where I look for like clues while you're watching every scene. You look to see if there's something there or little signs or something. And I haven't been able to find nothing yet.
What if they end up making them related?
Related?
Yeah, like Lost. They make Lost related to this.
Oh, I thought about that too. I thought about that too.
Man,
100%. I
no,
thought about
no,
that too. Yes,
no.
I did.
That's
I'm like,
above and beyond. No, I don't think they're gonna do all that.
hey, if they
That's
did
above and
that,
beyond,
I
man.
think the show would go on to another level for me. If they kind of connected it to Lost in some sort of way, I'd be
Plus,
like,
it's two
okay.
different networks. They ain't gonna do. They can't do that.
Two different. No, Lost ain't on the network.
Who own
no
the
more. It's
rights?
a
It ain't
show.
even about networks. It's
Yeah.
about who owns the rights.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think they. ABC more than likely own the rights, right?
I don't know where can you watch Lost, because it depends on what streaming service is on who own the rights.
Oh, you can watch it on Hulu. Used to
Hulu
be
be
on Netflix.
leasing out the rights to some of that shit, because I've seen shit that I thought was exclusively on Hulu that was on other stuff. So I don't know.
Victor, man, he ain't trying to hear nothing for your boy Ethan. He got his
I
own
called
thing
him
still
Nathan,
going on.
didn't I? I called him Nathan.
Nathan, you talking about Ethan?
Yes, I called Ethan Nathan earlier. Yes. Is Nathan the name of his brother that died? The child? What is the name of the child? That's why I might be getting mixed up. Well, whatever.
Yeah, man. Want his friend back, and I did like this little convo between them two, and them kind of building that bond back after he was messing in his damn room.
I think we're gonna get to that, but I noticed that too. Yeah, I noticed that too.
Bad as smoke. How you feel about this exchange between Ethan and Victor?
I thought it was good. You know what I mean? It's a good little exchange, and I like the fact that they're noticing things that are happening that never happened before. Victor's been always counting and showing like, how much the cheese moved and stuff like that. So that's why I think there's so much more to this mystery that we just don't know yet. I can't wait to find out some more.
But you remember I asked that question like a couple episodes ago. I was like, is that the first major storm that they ever had like that? I was like, do they have 4 seasons? Does it snow? Does it rain? Is everything usually the same?
I don't even think they have mentioned it though.
No, this was the first time they mentioned that. Yeah. He was like, the leaves are falling, and that never happened before. Yeah. And Victor, and that's what I mean. I'm so bad about how they treat Victor. I'm like, Victor been here the longest. Why is no one talking to him? Because I will be asking him all type of questions. Because like they have livestock, but they have no idea where the fuck the animals come from.
That's why I like Jade though, because Jade is one of the people trying to ask him plenty of questions. Like, like this and the third. You don't want to talk about it though.
And it's like everybody else is doing their own mission, you know what I mean? But he's like, listen, I need to find out what these symbols are, and he's always trying to get out of there. So I like him too.
Cause Jade trying to get back to that fucking bag he done made. This nigga is like he like, I'm about to be like a millionaire. What the fuck?
Your boy Elgin, man. Player. Yeah, he's back. I'm proud. It ain't simple. You gotta go holler at one of them.
What's it, Julie?
Your girl, Julie. Say, come on over here, Julie. You see that look? Come on over here right quick. Can we take a walk? We need to meet people around here. We'll go take a walk and talk. How y'all feel though as far as this Elgin in this conversation, man? Because he is trying to really talk to about some things as far as what he's seen with the body and what he was feeling.
Yeah, I've always wondered what was the vision that he had or the dream that he had that caused him to get sick, and you know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck is what? Because I want to know. I want to know what you saw. What did you see, sir? Because it might be important. Because I'm that type of person. Like, if I have a very vivid dream, I'll be like, who's there? What were we talking about? Why was that dog there? What was, you know what I mean? Like, that's the way I do it. My dream.
Well, he 100% seems like he has a connection with this place and with the creatures.
Which, and I have to say, which is what John was in Lost, right? He had a connection with the island. He has some sort of connection with this place. No, I'm just saying. Was
this written by AI? Was this like, did they type in AI where they was like, let's make a show that's like Lost?
For real. For real, because it seems like it, man. There's a lot of connections, and that's why I'm like, if they connected to it, it would be so amazing. I doubt they will, but it would be good if they did.
Uh, Outside of what they got going on, of course, they are still trying to operate on his body. Kenny is definitely still not trying to have this. He's just not feeling it. He has some good reasonings, though. And both of them, I feel like, have good logic as far as Kristen and Kenny. Kenny saying the whole thing with the worms, like, this is dangerous. We shouldn't do this. The whole thing with Kristen is like, we need to learn something. We can actually find out something about how to hurt these things that's been goddamn traumatizing us since we've been stuck here. Like something.
Exactly.
We got to do something.
Yeah,
I'm
but
with her. You got to do something.
yeah, and I thought Kenny kind of like bitched out on that part there. I didn't like that. I was like, come on, bro. Like, you know what? I get it. Yeah, feelings for the girl, whatever.
And he cares about Kristen, man. He don't want her to get nothing to happen to her.
Then that's why you're there, right? You don't if she's gonna do it, what she was gonna do it, then you're there. I know he came later, but you don't even have that argument or conversation. It's like, that's what you want to do. All right, I'll stand right beside you.
Pops done died. He don't want to.
Didn't it move?
It moved. It moved.
But that was the whole thing with the body twitch. You know, when they say, you know, your body.
No, I know. That's why I'm not a mortician. That's why I'm not an undertaker. I could not, because as soon as that motherfucker twitch, I'm out. I don't give a damn. The fuck?
Kenny did come back though. He came back.
Yeah, he came back, but I think that was just like a little, like, oh, okay, no, I don't.
Bruh, Christy went berserk.
Yeah, she needed to find clips. She wanted to figure something out, man. You tired of this shit? Goddamn Trey, Bad Boys in the Hood, sick of this shit. Goddamn, she found her fluid though. They got excited.
Bile.
Yeah, bile, whatever it is. It looks disgusting.
That's it is. I don't know if you ever got to the
especially
point
when it was falling over that paper. Y'all see the way the blood was falling over that paper.
If you ever had the stomach virus and your stomach empties out, and then you get to that point where you still are vomiting, but it's just stomach. That's basically what it was. It's just stomach.
You talking about that yellow shit?
Yeah,
yeah.
That's what.
God, I hate that one.
Oh God, this reminded me of, I don't know if either y'all have seen Santa Clarita Diet. It has Drew Barrymore in it. It's on Netflix, bruh. It's a whole episode, like 2 or 3 episodes where they're trying to get bile from a Romanian woman. Oh my God!
Why does this sound like that episode that we didn't review of American Horror Stories?
No,
that wasn't it. That was the other one.
No. Wait.
It was another one we did review that was kind of similar to what we were talking about.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, y'all should watch Santa Clarita Diet. It's comedy. It's horror comedy. It's not really scary, but like, bro, it's funny as shit. Like they play them parts, and I was mad when it got canceled. But,
So, did she end up telling Christy about her visions?
Yeah. Yeah, but she what did she say? She said she talked about Boyd. I think she said something about the body in a music box.
Yeah.
She was like, but she didn't go into great detail because you gotta remember she going through withdrawal. She's delirious. She's feverish. She's sweaty. You know.
Yeah, and she was the one. She was like, "Oh, I think Boyd's dreams are coming on to me now." You know, and the fact that only certain people are having dreams and visions, that means something. I just don't know what it is yet.
That's my thing. Like, what does this mean, man? But it's definitely a connection between now Christy's girlfriend, Boyd, and of course, Elgin. Seems like he's getting into this meditative state. Trying, what the fuck was he doing?
What he got us? Julie said the way she relaxes and calms herself is by getting in the bathtub and and just just letting the water run and listening to the sound, and it sounds like the ocean, which I feel her on that. And he was like, I don't take baths, and I feel him on that because like I stopped taking, like, soaking in the bathtub because, like, I'm just like, you sitting in your own filth. So I just, like
you washing your body, but just coming right back. Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry. I stopped taking baths a long time ago when I was a kid. I was so happy
Uh,
when my mama told me I could take showers. I was like, "What? Yes, gross. This is gross."
Elgin, man.
But yeah, but he
Once he
was like,
started,
he need a way to remember the vision that he had because he said he feel like it's something that he needs to remember. So he try to get into that meditative mind state and boy,
he hears the music box
yep.
and he ends up seeing it. But then I'm like, okay, this nigga gets dragged into the water.
Yep.
I'm picture him. Oh, that's what I was looking for. We got some shit going on where I was like, okay, finally, this ain't no damn monster. What is this?
That's what I.
The
Who is
ring,
that?
the
What is
grudge,
it?
everything.
Right. This
It
looked
it
like
it looked like Fatima. It really did, though. That's what I was saying. It
Oh,
looked like her, the clothes and everything. I was like,
is this
oh,
foreshadowing?
I don't know. It could be.
I don't know. You remember the
What's
whole
going
thing
on,
about
bossy?
Ellis being at the bottom of the pit when Boyd was trying to climb
Mm-hmm.
out
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
he saw Ellis at the bottom. I don't know. Um and I don't know because it's weird because they seeing people that's alive, people that's dead,
And I'm wondering,
people.
like, is Elgin dying or is he gonna be alive?
I don't know. No, I feel like he gonna come back from this. But my
Mm-hmm.
thing about this is this. Now that y'all say that, because I didn't realize that it looked like Fatima, whatever y'all want to call her.
Yes.
Um, she's worried about being pregnant,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel her on that because it's like, is this a baby or is this something
Yeah.
that this
We talked about this.
place has conjured up inside of me. And now seeing this, it makes me think,
Cause
I
she
don't know. I don't fucking
remember the
know. I feel like
conversation
she's horrified.
between her and Donna. And
Mhm.
she wasn't even supposed to be able to get pregnant.
Yeah. And again, I'm gonna say it again for another time. In Lost, they had a baby. That babies weren't supposed to be born on the island, and it
So
happened. You know what I mean? I'm just like, everything I see in this show is a connection.
so the
But
people that's watching
this is
them is gonna be our version of the others.
Maybe.
aliens. This is an alien abduction.
I don't know. This damn show did look like an alien right here. So
You know what? To be honest with
She
you,
look like a mummy. She look like a mummy. She looks like she's petrified. Like
Mhm.
look like a
what's the
life
word
force
I'm-
been sucked from her.
yeah, that too.
yeah. But to be
Yeah.
honest with you, it wouldn't surprise me if it was aliens, though, if this was some kind of alien thing. That would make a lot of sense, especially with those ones that look like humans and then, even having human anatomy, but it's kind of dried out. If the worms didn't dry it out, then maybe they couldn't copy human anatomy properly and stuff like that. It's very interesting.
Shout out to Tabitha. She kind of asked those questions because she's like, where did the monsters come from then? If they got these
Mhm.
experiments going on, where did they get these creatures from? Because I
Mhm.
seen them up close and personal in the tunnel, Jim. I seen these niggas.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. More
Clones
questions
go
than ever.
wrong. Clones go wrong.
If they do end up killing Elgin, I wouldn't mind it. I like Elgin, but that'll be for me something like, oh shit, they going somewhere. We actually getting casualties now. Okay. Not
I don't
saying
think they gonna kill
the
him.
bartender wasn't a casualty because they did jack him up, but still,
Mhm.
They did him so dirty.
Mhm.
did. And Jim having to sit there and listen to them all you can eat buffet, that nigga.
They
Yeah, I
dragged
think
him out. They dragged him out.
Yeah, we had to make sure they got all of that. Like, you got that one chicken wing, you make sure, like, you better get all of that. All of that. Don't leave it. We don't meet on that.
Oh,
Damn.
God.
All right, man. That's pretty much all we have for tonight. Anything else y'all want to add before we get out of here?
No, I think it was a great episode. Well, it was a good episode. I agree with you guys. We need to get more answers. And I don't know how many episodes there are for this season,
Probably
but
3 more, maybe.
yeah, so we should get something in at least the final 2.
Once again, I'm enjoying this season. I thought in my opinion, right now, last season is a little bit better than this season, just right now. Because
It's because
to me,
it was more action. This is very dialogue heavy and very character development, which we need.
and I know we got new
And then-
characters too.
I'm about to say, yeah, and then they dropped the whole damn bus load of people off on us in the last scene. I was mad. I was just as mad as they were. But yeah, Jim got a point about them creating the stress because it's like, why all of a sudden is the soil not able to grow food? Because she said it's like it's being grown in poison soil because the plants are dying, the trees are dying. Why is everything dying?
What if
Did they do
Randall's is
something?
part of the experiment? What if he knows what's going on and just like putting like, I know what's going on.
I don't know. We'll see. Because, I mean, they already got him marked as like a villain character, but he could have a redemption arc, or it could be a twist.
Maybe
And it's
he's
like,
a disgruntled employee and they sent him in there and he didn't want to be there and he pissed. I'm just,
Yeah, could be.
I mean,
it's all
I
type
mean,
of theories, but I don't even think that's real. But see,
I don't know. Do you think Donna is a plant? And where the fuck
Yes.
do the old lady
that
be
would be a
at?
good one though. I do.
If
Donna
Donna's a
could,
plant.
if it is Jim's theory.
I don't know,
This could
Donna-
be- Jim could be wrong.
Yeah.
And you're right. There's something I always found something funny with that old lady, and I still do. And
Yes.
she just hasn't been around in the last
She's
episode. Or,
suspicious.
From the minute I seen her, like, yeah, something's wrong with her. I don't know.
Damn, she is working for him. She definitely ain't trying to put her shit undercover. She letting him know I'm having a good time. Shit, I'm out here.
Well, maybe I don't know, because it's like the whole, she has a terminal illness and she knows she's gonna die, so she's living every day of her life like it's her last, and she's gonna enjoy every moment no matter where the fuck she is. But then at the same time, it's like we find that suspicious. Like, bitch, why you so happy? Like, why? Why?
I mean, I was kind of talking about Elgin last episode, kind of being suspicious, but now I'm like, yeah, I don't think so.
I don't know. Victor was still suspicious of him, so I don't know, but Victor suspicious of everybody
Outside of the monsters, though,
because
I
of his
really
fucked up
enjoyed that, though.
childhood.
This was probably the best creepy thing that done since the monsters. I appreciate
Yeah.
this. I needed this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. That's pretty much all we have for y'all tonight. Once again, shout out to everybody coming through. Shout out to Bigger Ford Entertainment sharing the link. Once again, if anybody coming through on my channel, make sure y'all go over to his channel and check out some of his content. Definitely got some good things going on over there. Other than that, tomorrow we are trying to do the Idol. I do got to work. I got to work a little extra, so I might have to slide that in Tuesday. I'm gonna let y'all know. Because I know this done came on now, so I'm probably gonna try to check that on HBO Max when I get off here. But other than that, after that, I'll let y'all know what we got coming up outside of this weekend as far as Beats and Mike's episode 2 and Lil Wayne versus 50 Cent versus Saturday. Other than that, Bigger Ford, what you got coming up next?
Tomorrow night we'll be on Danny's channel, Chaos channel, doing Danny's show. Wednesday will be the OOC, and there'll probably be a tournament on Friday. Thanks for having me. It was fun.
What's the tournament about?
I'm not sure which one we're gonna do yet. I think it's probably best TV and movie vehicles. So like Knight Rider, Millennium Falcon, stuff like that. We'll see.
What about Christine?
Yeah, Christine will be on the list too.
Okay.
Yeah, Christine will be on the list too.
And you say you're doing this tomorrow?
No, that's Friday.
Oh, Friday. Okay.
And what's OOC?
OOC is like we talk about real life stuff on Wednesday night. So I don't know what the topics will be this week. Two topics. There was one where the bus driver and this dude, I don't know if you've seen the video where they had the shootout on the bus.
In Charlotte, bruh. Like that is like the next couple cities over for me. Like, bruh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Charlotte. That's why they call it Charlotte. And they lit in that motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
As far as I know right now, bro, we don't got nothing we doing on Wednesday, so you shoot the link, slide on through over there.
I will.
I definitely enjoyed the one we had last time.
The one you had to leave quick where you couldn't handle the alcohol?
No, I was
that
good.
it?
It's just like this one right here. This is what I be doing.
As I'm about to say, hey
This is what I
there,
be
mama.
doing. Like right now, it's in your mess.
Cute.
But once again, shout out to everybody coming through. We'll be back on here tomorrow. If not tomorrow, Tuesday. Other than that, Bigger 4, you send a link. We'll try to come through over there Wednesday. Cause
I'll
like I said, I ain't got nothing coming up.
I'll definitely send you guys the link.
All right, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell. Let you know when I upload new videos. Other than that, we out.
Peace.
Man, you don't get your tail, damn.
She's cute. What's her name?
Kishana.
Look, she wants daddy. Take care of your business, bro. Talk to you later.
Bro. Appreciate you coming through.
No problem.